Now, Dennis Daly presents another in his new series of NIGHTCAST broadcasts.
Hi, and thanks again, everybody. We all know the Golden Gate Bridge, and when you say San Francisco, that's what people think about. But a more impressive bridge opened a year and a half earlier and got lost in the shuffle. It's the San Francisco-Oakland Bay Bridge. It opened on this date in 1936. Now, the magic thing about the Bay Bridge is that it is not one but two very long suspension bridges. Although neither span is longer than the Golden Gate, the concept of placing two suspension bridges end to end was revolutionary. All suspension bridges have to be massively anchored at each end. Here's the anchorage on the San Francisco end of the bridge. The massive cables can be seen going over a street into a block of tons of concrete. On the other end, the anchorage for the eastern span is a huge block of concrete under a double-decker roadway that is partially under the lower deck of the world's largest vehicular tunnel. But what about the anchorage in the middle of the water? It has to hold up both bridges. The answer was to construct a concrete monolith with the power of 11 million pounds of weight and pull all the weight from the cables downward 12 stories to bedrock. The anchorage is an amazing piece of engineering and fun when you drive over it. When the bridge initially was configured, it was different. The lower deck was for trucks and light rail, and the light rail cars then descended to a transportation center. The upper deck was cars, and it was bidirectional. But in 1952, they eliminated the light rail, made the lower deck outbound and the upper deck inbound, which affords a great view of the city to incoming tourists. But that required huge rearranging of ramps and a massive redo of the tunnel through Buena Vista Island. The other half of the bridge, the once impressive cantilever spans, one of which fell during the World Series earthquake, added to the massiveness of the entire construction. But that's a story for another day. That's NIGHTCAST. I'm Dennis Daly.
Listen for NIGHTCAST with Dennis Daly, Monday through Friday evenings at this time. This is the Shrievikman Radio Network.
Shrievikman programs are distributed by Ersatz Satellite.